Hello, my dear students. How are you? I am Siddhartha Shekhar Vishwas, lecturer, Department of English, Matuail Haji Abdul Latif Bhaiya University College. After a long time, I am going to conduct a class of intermediate level. Today, I want to conduct a class on a grammatical term. The name of the grammatical term is modifier. You know that there are 30 grammatical terms in intermediate level, and modifiers is one of them. At first of all, I want to say you that modifiers is a word. It's a main singular word. This is plural form of modifier. Modifier is singular and modifiers is plural. Modifiers come from modify. Modify is a verb. Modify means which is related to what of something, which adds something, which is about something, and that's why modify plus er, modifier, and plural form of modifiers is modifiers. Plural form of modifier is modifiers. Modifiers are of two types: pre-modifier and post-modifier. Pre-modifier is a type of modifier which sits before the word. This word is noun, adjective, verb, adverb. And post modifier is a word which sits after the word. And similarly, the word is noun, adjective, adverb. There are two types of modifiers: pre-modifiers and post-modifiers. We will have to know some criteria or terms to know or to solve the problem of modifiers. In your syllabus, you will see that modifiers is very important for you. Every grammar is very important actually, but it is very new for the students because up to SST level there is no this grammatical term modifiers. This is the first time you are solving modifiers. You are going to solving modifiers. First of all, there are many terms or criteria to solve the problem, but here I mention some criteria. This class is divided into two sections for the easy understanding. That's why today is the first day of this class. Today we only know the terms of modifiers. Appositive. apologetic is very important for you because it is very common for every exam. Apologetic. What is called apologetic? Apologetic means a word or a phrase which is the additional introduction of the subject or object. Additional introduction. Suppose বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমান, comma, is a great politician. বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমান is a great philosopher, a great politician in Bangladesh. বঙ্গবন্ধু Sheikh, this is the idea, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, comma, is a great leader of Here we observe that there is a space. There is a space after the subject. Especially after the subject, you will get or you will face such type of criteria, such type of term, positive. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. What is the main introduction? Main fame for this leader is he is our father of nation. It is very common phrase, father of Bangladesh. Father of Bangladesh, father of Bengali, father of Bangladesh. It is very common phrase to introduce Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. So, father of Bangladesh is here an appositive of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Additional introduction of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is father of the nation. This is apologetic. Another example, Shere Bangla A.K. Fazlul Haq. Shere Bangla A.K. Fazlul Haq, a great leader of undivided Pakistan. A great leader of undivided Pakistan was a great leader. Here, a great leader of undivided Pakistan is called the appositive of Shere Bangla A.K. Fazlul Haq. Suppose Rohim is a good student. He reads in Notre Dame College. That is a test with beginning of a boy named Rohim. He reads in Notre Dame College. So what is the appositive of Rohim? At first I write Rohim. Next I will use a comma, and next I will use a student of Notre Dame Boys. A student of Notre Dame Boys. It is the appositive word. Rohi. Okay. Qualifier. Qualifier is a word which qualified, qualifies something. Honesty, dishonesty, virtue, etc. This is the word which qualifies something. Honesty, dishonesty, poverty, etc. This such type of words used in the sentence. Quantifier. Quantifier is related to a word of number or quantity. Just for example, some boys are present in the class. Some students, many students, a few students, a drop of milk, a drop of something, a small amount of water. Okay. Quantifier is an idea of number. Idea of number. Intensifier. Intensifier is a term, is a grammatical term related to modifiers, which express with deep. Which expresses something deeply. Suppose I love you very much. He is a very good boy. Very good boy. Very. I love you very much or so much. Very. So. Such type of words are related to intensifier. Intensifier is very common for solving the modifiers in the exam. Articles. Articles is very common words for the students. A, N, and D are called articles. A and N and T or the are called articles. Every article is actually determinant, but there are some determinants in the grammar which will be explained for the next class. Articles and determinants are very common in the exam. In every exam, you will observe that these terms are very common. These terms are very common. Next, noun adjective. Noun adjective is very important and very common in your exam. Just for example, I want to give you an example here. Classroom, bedroom, classroom, bedroom, dining room, classroom, bedroom, dining room. But class is noun, room is noun, also noun. Hello? Class is noun, room is also noun. But which type of room? Classroom. Which type of room? Dining room. Class modifies the room. That is why class is adjective here. But this word comes from noun. That is why it is named noun adjective. Bed, no. Another example. Bed is noun, room is noun. But before room, a word bed modifies the room. That's why room is noun. A noun modifies another noun. A noun modifies another noun and turns into adjective. That is called noun adjective. Okay? Very, very important. Here, bed is noun adjective, class is also noun adjective. There are many, many examples in your books. You should practice it. Noun phrase. There are some phrase, noun phrase, adjective phrase, adverb phrase, adverbial phrase. Phrase are very common words in this term. Noun phrase is a phrase which works as noun. Adjective phrase is a phrase which works as adjective. Adverbial phrase is a phrase which works as adverb. Okay? Okay, my dear student. There are infinitive and participles which are called verbals. Which are called verbals. Verbals are another important part of grammar. There are base form of verb plus ing is called gerund, which works as noun. Infinitive. To is a preposition which adds base form of verb. To plus base form of verb is called infinitive. And participles. Every participle is adjective and every gerund is noun. Okay? Every gerund is noun. Every participle is adjective. And there are three types of participle. Present participle, past participle and perfect participle. Present participle based form of verb plus ing. Past participle form of verb be3. Perfect participle having plus past participle form of verb or be3. Participles are adjective. Present participle adjective, past participle adjective, perfect participle adjective. Gerund is noun, but present participle V1 plus ing. You observe that present participle and gerund structure is same, V1 plus ing, but it works as noun, it works as adjective. My dear student, in the next class we will solve next problems and we will discuss another terms and another some questions of modifiers. Thank you very much.